Maybelle Simmons rarely gives me anything on cinema or television that is worth watching.
Yeah.
At least in the most recent
year.
Yeah. But, and I was, so 666 or 8666, whatever.
Bravo.
Before I give him his 10s, though, let me pause and tell you how nervous I was. First of all, I wasn't excited because I didn't care that it was Kerry Washington in it, because Tyler Perry always pulls a heavy hitter or two.
Always.
He ain't never with outside of his contract bag of pulling a heavy hitter.
Never.
So Kerry Washington did not impress me in terms of being in the movie. She did a great job acting in it.
It ain't say, Kerry Washington's in here, I'm gonna watch it.
I'm gonna watch it. It didn't do that because I'm like, he would do her wrong too. He would do my girl Kerry wrong. So that didn't impress me. What started to get my attention was when I found out, this wasn't a made up story. This was a real story, because I was unfamiliar with the history. So I said, okay. And then I'm gonna tell you, I got nervous again. There was an interview where he said, "Yeah, I saw the story, and I wrote the script in 2 weeks." I said, there it is. I said, he finna make up some stuff. He finna do some stuff that ain't in there. He about the wigs gonna be bad. It's finna be bad, y'all. Yeah. It's finna be bad.
Because he'll make a movie in 2 days.
And Chris was like, "No, go watch it. Go watch it." Oh, let me give y'all a preview. Chris Moore is a major part of my greater conversation.
Okay.
A significant part of my greater conversation. Nevertheless, and it's based on one of his recommendations.
Okay. So, I'm looking forward to this.
So nevertheless, so the Tubi man himself talking about
the man that got loves Tubi,
and this recommendation proves every bit of why he loves the Tubi, and that's all I'm gonna leave it at that. But he was like, "No, Josh Bryant is good as working." And I was gonna watch it because I wanted to, because since it was a historical movie, I knew it wasn't gonna be his worst, but I wasn't in a rush because it was still Tyler Perry.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? My mama and them, Tyler Perry got a chokehold on black women of a particular age. My mama has watched all his movies. Most of them anyway.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? We're gonna sit and watch. Because my family, that was our love language as a family. We were big movie buffs. So anyway, Christmas Eve, we sat and we was like,
okay, darling.
From the lighting, it was good. It was well done. The only critique was that when they was collecting their money, it was current money. Like the $100 bills were like current, and they were $100 bills. It's like, these women are poor. And you think they just got racks
from the 40s?
Like in the 40s, and it's this big, colorful line going down. So it's just little things like that, Tyler, that you can be paying attention to. But like, to me, that's not even worth a critique. And I only noticed that because somebody on TikTok pointed out. It wasn't even me noticing it. When they was eating at that Waffle House in the other movie and wasn't no food on their plate, like that, you could visibly see. You could visibly see. When that lady wig changed in one interrogation scene 3 times,
bro.
In jail, in the same conversation, and it wasn't even in the same conversation.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff is like, Tyler,
continuity.
Tyler. But like with this story, he couldn't really mistell history. So, and he did a good job sticking to the script. And the women who were part of it, many of them at the time, I think a couple of them had died since it came out, but a lot of them were still alive, and a few of them are still alive.
Yeah.
So it's like you couldn't really mess it up. I was just nervous about the 2-week script.
Yeah, I feel like Tyler, this could be the lane, bro. Because to me, like, I didn't know the history. I didn't know.
Me either.
I didn't know. So it gave me like, oh, this is dope. Like, so like, I feel like this could be the lane for Tyler. Like, give us black historical folks who we don't know nothing about. Like, you know, like that could be. I would watch him.
Do you think Tyler could go as far as doing a really good biopic?
Depending on who it is, like don't give us somebody like Lil Rich. Don't go too high. Give us the lesser known folks.
I'm saying, but do you think like if he really worked with the families and the people, like, do you think he could pull it off?
How much is his hand in it? That's my thing.
I feel like if he wrote the script, but if every production, everything else was left up to other people, it could be good.
Yeah. I would agree with that. I feel like Tyler Perry can direct. I feel like he can write. I just feel like he tries to do everything, and that's when things get messy. So I feel like Tyler Perry has enough.
You think he could give us the Al Green? Because he mentions it so much. Do you think he could give us the Al Green biopic?
He can. I just feel like the money needs to be there and the production.
The money's there.
Yeah, I feel
Tyler's a billionaire. The money's there,
but I feel like he needs help in the other areas.
He's gonna need the help. Yeah,
you can write the script. I think he has great vision, like in terms of like shots and ideas.
He's talented.
He's definitely talented.
I think his level of what he calls efficiency hurts him every time.
Yeah, you don't need to make the movie in 2 weeks, like bro, like. But that's the good thing is you're efficient.
He is efficient, but to a fault.
Yeah, but be efficient to the degree of like be more thought process, because efficiency is not just getting something done quick. Or
efficiency means I did it really well, but in the most like the quickest amount of time that it could be done. But it still was done extremely well.
Yeah, he don't give us extremely well. Like this 888 was, I feel like it was extremely well done.
It was done. I feel like I would have paid to see it in a movie theater.
Yeah, casting was great. The story
Carrie
was
did
great.
her big one. She did her big one.
And then you gave us the historical shots, like so you showed us like, oh, this is real. You know what I'm saying? Like you gave us all. I feel like he did this. This might be one of his top 5, top 3 works he's done. Like I feel like as far as movies,
there was a few Tyler Perry moments.
Which one?
Oprah randomly popping up and being Mary McClap-Bethune. Now, Mary McClap-Bethune was actually a real part of the story because I went back and did some research.
I did the Googles.
I did the Google because I was like, did he just bring Oprah here just because? But and Oprah did good. Like she did. I think Oprah was a good Mary McClap. Matter of fact, if they want to do a Mary McClap-Bethune movie, like before Oprah get too old, she's a great cast.
Do it.
Because Oprah is a solid actress.
Nigga, she's solid, bro.
Like, she's solid. Everything she's been in, she hasn't been bad.
Yeah.
But if you find somebody to play young Mary McCloud, and then when she becomes older, Oprah takes over that role. But I was like, I kind of chuckled like, this is Tyler. But it made sense because Oprah, like, it's his friend, and she has a similar.
They did.
What I got nervous about a little bit, and I'm glad it didn't happen, was that the kind of the secondary storyline of the girl losing her boyfriend.
Yeah.
I was like, Lord, please don't let this turn into like
that's Tyler there. That's Tyler adding in some extra.
It was, and I feel like that part was still true because I think she did marry the man that she found. But I'm glad he didn't take it too far to where that became the story. And I'm also glad that it wasn't the traditional. This man came and saved her. She denied him and was like, I'm good. And we didn't find out you can kind of see the writing on the wall. We didn't find out until like the ending credits that they actually got married to start a life. But I'm glad that he didn't go deep and make that a thing. Like she almost got raped and the man had to run in and pick her up. Like that, like Pilot would have added that kind of, and I'm glad he didn't do any of that.
Listen,
he was whatever pill he took, whatever, as Pastor Rodgers used to tell me when I used to preach really well or something, he'd be like, whatever you ate today, eat that again next time. Because you was, you know what I'm saying? But like whatever you did that day,
it was
like,
good. And the great thing too is like you could tell like he used his own set, right? He used, it was military base. Like he did his, like for this story, the stars aligned.
Yeah.
Like you couldn't, if you would have messed this up, it'd have been like, all right, bro, like it's time to turn it all in.
And I also think because Tyler is like really passionate about women's empowerment, this was a story that probably meant a lot to him too.
Yeah.
Because he's like he's big on elevating women and their voices. Yeah. And I think this meant a lot. And then I don't know if he was a producer or not, but I know Big Sean's grandma was a part of that unit. Because he was talking about on one of the red carpet. So I wonder if so when you talk about the money and the people, I wonder did Big Sean offer like some producer money? Also got his grandma in to tell the story or told stories on her behalf. Like I think like those, to your point, if he does something more, it's those little elements that are going to matter. But him doing something from scratch, he's just gonna give us another I could do bad all by myself, and it's gonna be like,
okay, we didn't need this. We didn't need this. But I'm giving my kudos to.
He gets his, as the girls do. He gets his 10s.
Listen, right? when he does bad work, we're going to say it. But when he does great work,
he does a lot of bad work.
But when he does good work, we love you, and but honestly, I'm not gonna hold you. I'm a Tyler Perry stan, not because his work is great, but as far as the things that he's like able to accomplish, like like you bought a studio, you know what I'm saying? You have one of the biggest studios in the United States. You have Marvel is recording on your lot, bro. Like Like
Stan is strong, but I hear where you're going. I hear you, bro.
as far as the business acumen.
Okay, yeah,
Not necessarily the product, the business acumen.
When you talk about Tyler Perry Stan, I'm listening. I want to say we listen and we don't judge.
Not the business acumen. You have your own studio. You know what I'm saying? Like a black man own studio.
From a business perspective, he's like nobody's
work. No.
Yeah, creative work is
yeah.
real.